L1 minus Fox 9, so we're gonna have Fox. Remember to check where your mic is like, you know, taking input from, or your audio, or your equipment, I guess. Because I did the Molly McGee review, and I thought, oh, my mic's broken because they sound like shit. Turns out it was coming through my web camera and not my Blue Yeti mic, and then that kind of, yeah, the audio there, if you've seen that video, it's probably not the greatest, but hey, you know, at least I got a review out for that. And the other one should be a lot better. Anyways, the news that came out today is Godzilla -1, which is the new Godzilla, like, Japanese Godzilla movie. Not, my beautiful Monsterverse one. But apparently this one is in line with SHIN Godzilla, apparently, which I liked all the parts that had Godzilla in that movie. Everything else was kind of boring, honestly. But I get it. I guess it's more played to a Japanese audience than an American audience, I guess. And apparently in Japan it was a very big hit, which I'm like, alright, cool. The coolest thing about Shin Godzilla was the destruction for me. Was the destruction, the design of Shin Godzilla, him slowly evolving, and then also the idea that he could continue to evolve into much bigger and destructive forms and stuff, and I love that shit. That was so freaking cool. That's such a cool idea. So, and apparently -1 is in that same vein or similar, or at least it's in the same universe as Shin Godzilla, apparently. I don't know. Let's see if we can 3-2. Post-war Japan had lost everything. Okay. VFX written and directed by Takashi Miyazaki. So this is supposed to be a prequel from 0 to minus. Okay. Oh. Oh, I paused the wrong time. Oh shit. Also, look, it's a G. And it's Godzilla. Godzilla minus. Ooh, December? Hell yeah, it's a birthday. It's a birthday movie for me. I don't know if my family will come watch it with me. I don't know. Because if it's, and also apparently, like, I'd seen the design already. Some people were saying, like, oh, this is just the Godzilla from the ride. Alright, 1, I ain't never been on the ride. And 2, it still looks freaking good. Look at the design, is freaking cool. I like it. I do like how, also one thing I actually kind of like is that apparently they still make it like, the Japanese still make it like if it was still a suit, kind of. And it kind of feels that way too, which is kind of nice. Like, I know Shin Godzilla, apparently, like, I was honestly surprised that Shin Godzilla wasn't a suit when I found out it was actually all CGI. And then, like, you know, you can kind of tell, like, they added some little extra stuff. Yeah, and I've been getting back in, I've actually been getting into, like, classic Japanese kaiju movies also, because I was watching Brandon Tenold's reviews of the Gamera movies, and then then he brought up I'm like, these movies are kind of dumb. And then then they said, oh, you know, there's the Gamera, the Heisei Gamera movies are actually really good. Some of the best kaiju movies there are. I'm like, really? And I watched the first one. It actually is really damn good. Like, legitimately, I lied to you. Gamera don't beat Godzilla. Godzilla's a badass. He's the king of the beat. He's the king of monsters. He's the one who will beat the shit out of Gamera. But I do actually like Gamera. Gamera's actually pretty cool. I actually want to get a figure of Gamera. Specifically, apparently there's a new Gamera thing coming out right now. So it's a great time for me to become a Gamera fan. It's coming out like in a few months. So on Netflix. So I'm like, hell yeah. Like, and apparently Gamera. And like, one actually cool thing kind of about Gamera too, like, that's very different from, which is, it's cool because that Heisei Gamera I actually really like. I know I'm kind of off topic with this real quick, but just the Heisei Gamera I kind of really like that he's kind of an opposite of Monster vs. Godzilla, where Monster vs. Godzilla is an ancient, you know, Titan kaiju believed to be a god and all this stuff. That Gamera is an ancient kaiju, yeah, but he's actually man-made. And he's like, was made to defend the earth in that sense, where Godzilla is obviously just born into it and born as the king. So it's kind of cool. It's like a man-made king, and then you could have like the born king, and like you can have them duke it out, and like obviously then Gamera has like more sillier abilities, but also it's like, okay, yeah, it's because they made that way. It's really interesting. It's really interesting. Love Godzilla though. But yeah, this looks sick. I don't know how, like they said, apparently this is going to tie in with Shin Godzilla, maybe like the past, I guess. I kind of hope it's not the same Godzilla, because I would like if like they're setting up like, oh no, like we're going to at some point maybe have this Godzilla fight Shin Godzilla, or something along those lines. And eventually they're doing, I think, like right after World War II, because technically isn't everything post World War II at this point, but after World War II, so hopefully we'll see like, maybe it's just like kind of a retelling of the original one, Godzilla. I don't know. I actually gotta watch that one. Hold on, let's see here. What a Time to Be a Godzilla Fan. 2 movies coming in 1 year. Also a television series. Two movies. 5 months difference between the two. Wait, 2 movies? 2 movies? 2 movies. Is there another Godzilla movie coming out? Japan is at their lowest right now. Interesting. How to deal with Godzilla in this situation. Alright, tell it this movie is going to be incredible. Long live Godzilla. The king has returned. Long live Godzilla. Can't wait. I love Shin Godzilla, so I'm going hard to follow that up. I don't know. Oh, man, I tried rewatch. Like, I watched Shin Godzilla. And, like, I remember the first time, like, I was excited to show that to my mom. To my mother. I'm like, come on, let's watch Shin Godzilla. I heard it's really good. Watched it, and I'm like, oh, this is kind of boring. And then, except for every bit that Godzilla, with Godzilla, and it was really freaking cool. I loved Godzilla in that. And then, I rewatched it again. I think I liked this. I don't know. Maybe I gotta watch it a third time. I just remember watching it, I'm like, I still don't. Maybe a third time will change my mind, but I liked everything with Godzilla in it. Like, if you want to, like, at least for me, if you want to see, like, the best parts of Shin Godzilla, just go watch the clips of him destroying shit on YouTube. That's literally the best part, I'd say. The terrifying brutality of destruction in the trailer. It's interesting how they're going to use the setting of post-war Japan. The movie looks absolutely insane from what it's shown. Loving Godzilla design. Yeah. Yeah, he said interpretation Goji. Yeah, but yeah, with it being tied in with Shin, I kind of want to know how it's tied in with Shin Godzilla. I don't want it to be that he's Godzilla and like evolved into that, but like maybe it's a different one that like takes on a similar form to him, and then again you see kaiju battle. I want to see kaiju fights. I'm sorry, MonsterVerse is so damn good. But anyways, yep. Tell me what you think in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Just a quick little reaction to this. I honestly really like this design. I want to see how this is gonna play out. I like this. I like this simple symbol there. It's honestly really cool. But anyways, thank you for watching. For your videos. Hopefully you enjoy this. And I always do love seeing like CGI sometimes of like different countries, because this is definitely not. That's definitely not an American one. It looks a little more cartoonier, and that's not. I'm not saying it's in a bad way. I mean like kind of like just how the jaw kind of opens and everything like that. It looks a little bit more cartoonier and stuff like that. Where if you look at this Godzilla, when he moves like you can tell like he takes on bear impression like stuff like that. But still, I love this because it just looks like the suit, but evolved. Because those suits but evolved, and it's so good. And if you're watching it, we will. See you later. There you go, that's it.